Ah. Ah. All right, here we are, guys. Fantastic day. So let's go over what we did today. I guess let's go over what started the day. So let's go to trade post. What started the day off was it wasn't my trade, but it was Option Pros 2's trade. So we'll just go over. Uh, actually, let's just look at Baba real quick. Here was Baba. Let's see if this is... So Baba, we did the 149 calls into Friday, November 2 calls for $1.50. So we bought it yesterday, somewhere around here, and then today we opened with the boom. We initially was to, we set to sell at the open, which you had sold here, and then we got the dip, and then the trade news came out, and then Baba just broke out immensely. This is all buying right here. The stock has been beaten down, so any good news ripped it today. I believe we closed it at the open, so there's not much more to say about Baba. Um, Amazon, one of our favorites. Switch it to the YouTube drawing so we can start fresh. So Amazon yesterday, let's look at yesterday first. We'll just look at this part. Amazon yesterday, we bought calls and we sold calls and we made profit. And then we tried to break out the 1615 level. I'll mark it right now. Right here. See how we couldn't break it? We couldn't break it. But however, today, let's fast forward. We opened with the boom. Opened right at the very top, broke out of this level, moved on to 1630, which found resistance. When we dipped, guess where we dipped to? We dipped to about 1600, which was a resistance from yesterday. If you just mark it right here, see this? Resistance becomes support. So it got supported right here. This got supported. And there's volume to the support. Maybe not as much as the open, but there was volume that came in to buy it. And this was also where the trade news came in, so that helped too, I guess. But fast forward, we sold calls at resistance again. As you can see, up here is resistance. Couldn't break it. Take the money, make some profit, and we go on with our day in case of reversal. So we got a reversal, small one. It was a small pullback. Let's bring it back here. But notice it's a higher high. It's a higher low from here to here. Let's enlarge this. What color you guys want? Colors would you guys like? Just trying to be interactive. Let's just leave it as turquoise, I guess. Let's go ahead and see. Just a pink. So higher, low, nice candle right here. That supported right here. So we didn't make a new trade yet. However, I do know some members took a shot right here, which was okay. Because if you just look over here, there's some sort of intraday support around here. Right here, you see it? But anyways, moving on. What we ended up doing was we ended up buying calls. Where and why? So we didn't want to be in a risky predicament where the market would reverse, since that's what's happened many times this past 30 days. Um, so we watched it. That was our goal, to watch it. We know where resistance is at 1630. We know where previous resistance was, 1615. And we know where support was, 16. So we stayed above this area. So we were working with a higher range. Let's zoom in on this. Alright, that looks ugly. Zoom in on this part. Yeah, this looks better. So you can technically draw a channel drawing here too. Mark it up to, let's say, here at the very top of this candle. So you can make a candle right here. I had all these drawings drawn out already intraday, but this is for the YouTube session. So we all know how to do it, know what to look for. So here's one point, here's another point, another point. That's how you need to see if your channel is effective. So moving forward, we bounced off 1608 above 1615, which meant we try to test 1630 again, which we failed. We failed here, here, and here. But if you guys were listening to us intraday, we said that the market was grinding higher, Amazon was grinding higher, and if you guys remember, I marked up a chart that showed us that the range was going to get tighter and tighter. As you can see here, it keeps getting tighter and tighter, higher highs, not really dropping, and holding on to I guess the 20 EMA intraday, the white line, and the orange line, which is 9 EMA. Moving forward, we were trying to play the breakout. So let's just go back a little bit. Let's mark our 1630 level. Which is like right here. I'll make the line bigger so everyone sees. I'll make it red. Big. So you guys can see where the resistance line is. This big red line. So as we approached over here, this area, once I saw it basically make that break, and you see that volume was trying to bring it up, we bought the calls. And then after that, it was a wrap. Because after that, let's Fast forward. First, let's rewind and stare at over here. Boom, 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 boom. That's a big, nice rip right there. From here to here. That was a 1630 to all the way what? 1655 rip. Pretty solid rip. We took profits just in case. Levels were 1640 right here, 1650. So yeah, those were levels you know took profit, which we did. And then fast forward, and then intraday, I remember mentioning, look at the volume. The volume came in. Those of you who want to see volume, look at these volume bars. Boom, a lot of volume coming in to break it out. And then what we did was, I wasn't able to post it, but I mentioned in the group chat in the option pros room that I bought more calls. The reason I bought more calls was because of this. So we sold 1650 in case reversal, profit take, whatever. And then basically it broke, nice solid bar again, breaking out again. So wanted to buy that breakout. Volume, breakout. And that's where we bought a call right here to break out 1660 to 1670, closed it. Nice 30% gain for a matter of maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes. And that was that. And the top was 1670. I showed it as resistance, so whoever bought it with me took it and we closed it, and that was that. And then the rest of the day it hovered between 60 to 70 and cannot break 70, and now in after hours we are at 1642. So we will be down here tomorrow if we open here at 1640. Since we're on the topic of Amazon, let's see what could happen tomorrow. Whatever happened today is what might happen tomorrow. So whatever happened today was these were all your levels. If you could see it. What was this one? There's these two levels. Whatever, let me close one. So I got a OCD in terms of levels. It needs to be exact. Alright, close enough. Let's not waste time. So tomorrow we're opening around here. Big support should be at 1630 because that was major resistance. So major resistance should show some support. But if it doesn't, you're looking at 1615 and all the way down back to 16. Under 16 is 1580. So just like in my mind, look at 1630, 1615, and 1600. I don't think we drop under 16. If we hold 16, probably easily see us back at 15 or 30. So, or if we hold 30, we could push back to say 50, 60. You're looking at a possible $30 to $60, swing tomorrow in Amazon, which is pretty good money if you trade it right. So I guess we killed two birds with one stone. We went over what happened today, what we did, and we went over what might happen tomorrow. So let's look at what else we did today. We did ACAD. It was not my trade, but it was Option Pros 2 trade. But damn, that baby flew. Let's take a look. Look at this shit. Crazy, huh? So it dropped a lot the day before, and then it basically climbed all the way back up. Look at this. Look at this huge range from 19 to 22. That's over 10% move. Today was what? A 14.78% move. So what he did was Option Pros 2. He made everyone buy some lottos around 1940, which you can see hold right here. You see this holding pattern? And then today it just went ham. Look at this huge run. 14%. That's a huge run. That's how you guys got your 100 to 200% gains with that. Nothing more to say about it. It was just a freak breakout. It just kept going up and up. So, and perhaps he has more things to say about it since it was his personal trade. Just want to go over what he saw and what the breakout pattern was. Also, you could just even do if you want to measure a trend, just draw a channel. See, you see, channel is probably like this. So like, say you were holding it, you would. So let's practice with this. Say this is open, this is open, and you were to hold it to see what happens, and you just keep holding it until this channel is broken, which was not broken until here. So you could have sold it either here, channel resistance. Let's see the difference in value. So it was at 21.25, or you could have sold it here at the break of the channel, which was like 21. Let's see what I mean. And then the rest would have been hard to say unless you created another channel to see where it would go. So this downtrend channel didn't continue very far. Look, that's it. It broke back up from here. And from here you could have created another channel. Look at this. This is beautiful. Look at this. Could have sold it up here, basically at the highs. Look how effective doing channels are. Look at this. I can't make the shit up. Make this channel, keeps going along it. It breaks here. You can sell right here, or you can sell at this area. And you're maximizing and minimizing. You're maximizing profit while minimizing risk. Because when it breaks the channel, that's when whatever's going on is ending. That pattern is ending. Anyway, so let's keep going. We did Amazon, we did Baba, we did ACAD, Netflix. Ooh, Netflix was lovely. That was like a 140% gain or something like that at the end of it, all said and done. So let's go over that. And then we'll go over the SPY put as a hedge, which is working pretty well in after hours. Although we have recovered a lot from what it looks like. Here's SPY. Apple is still down. One of us, AJ from Option Pros room, will be happy to see this as long as under 209. Or Netflix. So I want to go over this. When trading Amazon and or whatever it is, uh, try to compare the charts. So yeah, this is super messy as you guys can see, but it's a lot more organized when you gotta be a lot more organized. So for example, um, when you're looking for like a trade on Amazon or Netflix or whatever, usually you want to see what the indices are doing. So for example, Amazon broke out like over here, so let's zoom in here. And the breakout was right here. And for this, QQQ was right here. You can see this breakout. And SPY was, I think, here. No, was it? Yes, this breakout. And then Netflix. Here was Netflix. Look at that breakout. I marked it already before the session started. Breakout, breakout. Netflix and Amazon broke out at the basically at the same time. And QQQ breakout. You see it? Breakout. Break. Anyways. So yeah, have a chart of everything in front of you. Or switch charts, just to see what the hell's going on. So let's go to Netflix. And why we made that breakout play, which was monstrous because it moved $8 in a span of what, like 40 minutes, made anywhere from 50 to 200%. That's incredible. Netflix. So here's Netflix. Let's increase the time so the candles are bigger for you guys to see. There we go. It's not as bad. So change this to 13. So you guys see Netflix. Let's clear this. Basically, what happened on Netflix was this. We saw Amazon break out, so we alerted that we should play Netflix. Netflix then broke out too, marked right here. This was the resistance line. I'll make it a little clearer. Turn it to red. See, rejection, but then it held a pattern and then it broke out. What we did was we bought this breakout. It broke above this level, so we wanted to play the new range. And it just so happened the range was huge. We got more breakout, volume breakout, and we hit 318 eventually. And we sold, each bar, run, bang, and bang. That's basically what happened. You bought the breakout and you rolled it up. Pretty easy to identify. Let's turn it back to the 5 minute. Let's zoom in. See it? First, we got a breakout candle right here. And usually, what you should do is buy it after it comes down, like bull flags, and you buy the dip. So after you get the dip here, you look for the breakout of this top part of the candle, which was around here. So then you buy it, you break out. Look at the increased volume on the breakout. And then boom, boom, look at this volume, look at the breakout. And right there, probably should have taken all your profit. And you took profit there. That was $4 from $1.25. That's over 200% gain. I'll just highlight the volume for you. So this is the breakout, and this is the volume, and corresponding to the breakout. See it? Decent volume breakout, boom, 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 and that was that. Amazon did the same pattern. Spy, QQ, Spy not as much, but QQQ broke out because Netflix and Amazon are big juggernauts in the QQQ ETF. Then the rest was history. We stopped trading after we made these big trades. There was not much to do afterwards. It's just choppy to end the day, last hour. You relax and you enjoy your games, man. Also, if you were bullish for the day, this is what you would have done. So you bought this dip. Your goal is to make channels. You could have sold here, dip, and then look at this channel. Just kept going up after that. You would have just kept holding. See this? Just keep holding. This channel you would have sold here. Let's see if you guys, Taylor, what tool is giving you the price levels in green? Those price levels are my own markings. So if you plan on trading, you need to mark your charts. You need to mark your charts. I don't care if you remember the levels, because when a chart in real time, you do not see the action in your face. Like, I know it's there in your face, but you don't actually see it. For example, if I just clear all this, see if you can recognize the breakout. It's a lot harder. Let's create a new drawing. YouTube. Oh, so you tell me, like, it's harder to pinpoint on the chart where the breakout is, versus if you just mark your charts like a good trader should, right there. That's where you go. This is where you get in. And recognize the volume. The price line is showing on the right. What price line's showing on the right? I'm not too sure what those price lines you're talking about. No, we don't just do day trades. We do swing trades. But lately, it's good to day trade because that's where the money is. All right, let's go over one thing and then we'll take any questions and go over it. So we've been posting this day after day in the month of October, and why we were bearish, and why we have switched to a bullish sentiment. So let's take all these drawings off. Actually, remove this. Yeah, I'll do a new study real quick. No, I make a new study. No, whatever. Anyways, no, we don't need a new drawing. Let's just stick to mine. So this was the beginning of October. Started a downtrend. This is the 4 hourly chart. Just downtrending, stuck in this bearish channel. Each time was a short until this candle. This candle was finally some buying without any more sellers right here. This volume bar, this candle. This wasn't the best, nor was this. Nor was this low volume run, but still could make money. But today was a pretty better candle with volume. And what we like about this is it broke this bearish orange channel. See? And from here we started a bullish channel just to measure where we could go. And it's performing pretty well. We closed under this resistance 172.30, but we broke out of this red area, which was resistance yesterday, 171. Right here, the breakout. So ideally, if we're trading this channel, we probably, you know, want to see some buying maybe like at 171 again or around here. You do see it, or right here, channel, and then lift it back up this way. Things don't go in a straight line, so what we can see is if you follow my mouse, up, up, down, back up. Ideally, if we are reversing, that is what should happen. I don't know what tool to use to illustrate this, but I think you guys get the point. All right, any questions? If you have any questions, just type it in the YouTube text box. It is on your right side of the screen or on the bottom side of your screen if you're using mobile or a small window. U10 in the green chart. Taylor was asking about 310 in the green chart on Netflix. Are you talking about this line? Are you talking about this green line? Yeah, that's my own price level, bro. So you gotta mark these up yourself. See? This would be resistance to look for tomorrow, 318 area. So you gotta do your homework, man. For example, look at this. I want you guys to look at this shit. Look at this. This is all homework. You mark every important level on your chart. You mark the shit out of everything as it comes back to help you in the end. Without these, you don't know where the fuck anything is going. Like, tell me where is where and where is it going and where is it not going. It's hard. This might look crazy to you, but intraday, it looks like this. Where's the one I used today? Yeah, intraday, like you mark things up and it'll look like this to you. And you'll have a good idea where things are going. For example, Amazon, we said 1600 support. Right. Resistance from yesterday? Yes. Intraday resistance? 20, yes. This wasn't really necessary. 1630, resistance all day? Yes. Finally breakout? Kaboom. 1650, 1660, eventually 1670. Nice rip. You know where it's going. You're not going to say, oh, 1630 is going to rip to 1635. Like, no, that's not what's happening. What's going to happen is it's going to rip and it's going to rip to the next resistance. If it doesn't resist, it's okay. You still should take profit just because in case it reverses. Or you could just hold it, see if it holds. Right here it holds, and then it pops to the next level and to the next level. And eventually it traded between these two levels, but tomorrow you'll see it back down to the 40s, which I will mark. That might be where we will be tomorrow. It doesn't show you the price? No way. It should show you the price. Oh, here's how. When you do it, click on edit properties and then here, look, show price. Put on the right or the left, whatever your preference is. There you go. That's your solution. Hope you can market charts now. Does anyone else have any questions before we end this session? I think it went by pretty quick. We covered everything we did today as far as the option pros trades we had. Uh, Covered basically everything. Oh, we'll just do the spy put and why. Even if it doesn't work, I'll show you why. This was spy. Was this the chart I was using today? Let's see. You guys might not be able to read this, so I would not use this one. So this is spy. Here you can see the clear resistance around 330. I mean 337, 273.30. Mark it for you. Resistance, resistance, resistance. We had a brief breakout, but we should be opening. Oh wow! So I showed you guys why we hedged, which is okay. But it seems like SPY is actually up in after hours now, slightly. But we will see what happens tomorrow. Um, I would really ignore what's going on right now in after hours because things could change overnight. So I always tell you guys, we always tell you guys, do not stress out about after hours and futures because things can change in the very next day. Any more questions? If you guys have questions, send it in the text box now before we go night night. Look at Apple. Fine, we'll take a look at Apple. Apple after hours. Doesn't work on a 3-day, I mean daily. So let's see if it works on an hourly. There we go. So this is Apple after hours. We are at 2:08. See if we see anything here. We use this candle as support idea. So we use this candle as a support. So far in after hours, it is holding 206. It's bouncing off 206. I would you would probably likely see some resistance probably right here, like the 210 area, 210 to 11. As you can see, like I said, just mark your charts. See, I'll highlight support resistance, the bottom of this candle. So max probably see it at 210 to 11, and then probably rejection from there and come back down. Under 206, I do not know. Let's take a look. Under 206, you don't see that data, so let's go even further. Under 206, looks like there's data. There's only a little data, like this much, as you can see. Where is 206? There's my price line. 206 is where? Right here. You see that these candles hold 206? So yeah, 206 works. But under 206, let's see. Under 206 looks like big trouble. Yeah, this is the only data, and there's a gap right here. There's a gap from 192. 206 probably see us coming back down to 201, all the way down to 197. So under 206, price of 202, 202 under is 197. So you're looking at like $4 or $5 drops underneath if it breaks on under 206 tomorrow. And then 197 and 192. See, you see the $5 range idea I'm talking about. So yeah, that's that. So Apple, you're looking at under 206, 201, 197, 192. Above it, you're probably looking at 211, 210 to 11. I do not honestly see it going above 210 to 11. If it does, then we'll need to make some new chart levels. Probably like 215, yeah, 215 or so. Yeah, 215 just by eyeing it right here. So again, like $5 ranges. If it breaks support or break resistance, probably has upside of $5. There's a crossover, but earnings is a game changer, dude. Earnings is a game changer. I don't care what MACD did. If earnings is gonna drop you You're gonna drop. I don't care what happens here if earnings shoots you down to here. Not use MACD all the time just because it makes sense to you. Anyways, I think we are done here unless there's any more questions. We've give you guys like a minute to write any more questions. If not, we'll be done. You do have a very common face. Alright, just end it right here. It was fun, and good night, guys. See you guys all tomorrow in the chat room.